when he gets...
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Some of the slack, because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal.
Yeah, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. -9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now out comes their leader, and the captain's back onto the field. He's got to
heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Running right, Portis. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They're going to look to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And hold everything here because DJ Chark, after that last play, went down, and he's yet to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Quick throw here, that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Jamar Chase, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Hakeem Butler, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City, see what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Jordan Scarlett with both of their touchdowns thus far, as he scored twice on the ground. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a